Good morning, YouTube. Um, good morning. This is kind of a spur of the moment type of thing. I know I haven't been on YouTube in a while to do any videos, and that's mainly because I work Monday through Friday now. And on the weekends, that's my peace of mind time. And when I say that's my peace of mind time, I don't want to be around anybody, including family members. I come home and I literally catch up on a lot of my YouTube videos that I watch daily. And I really been deep off into what's been going on with the D thing and the Dirk situation, which I've been following Dirk for over 7 years. So I was like around the time when he was first starting to rap. You know what I'm saying? He said he started rapping in 2010s, what he said, but I guess when people start really noticing him, that's when he was Dirk was rocking dreads from the beginning, with the Rondo and the LA when they all used to hang, and when they all used to hang out in the hood and stuff like that. Dirk started off with dreads, but we didn't know Dirk until Dirk cut his hair off and started wearing a clean cut, you know what I'm saying, with waves, whatever. This Ain't What You Want video. That's when actually that's when I really started paying attention to Dirk. And then when I started paying attention to Dirk, I think at the time I was really paying attention to the murder that was going on in Chicago. And then it put me up on the local rappers in Chicago that were so fucking talented, man. I tell you, my best rappers for real, and this is on everything, like, are out of Chicago. Like the ones that unfortunately are not still, here, but those niggas in Chicago, they are so talented. It's just ridiculous. It seemed like everybody in Chicago that touch a damn mic, they just naturally gifted with that, just a flow. Like, it's incredible. Like it's just incredible how many talented rappers, musicians are from Chicago or live in Chicago. But anyway, that's not what this video, what I was making this video for. Actually, I was making this video on vaping, something totally different. But I was just telling y'all, this is what I do in my spare time, which is, like I said, watching my videos of what's been going on in Chicago from just a lot of different bloggers. And it's so crazy because I've never been in Chicago, but I've actually talked to some of these people from Chicago that are local rappers. Like your FBG Cash, you know what I'm saying? We've talked back and forth, in the DMs and stuff like that. So it's so crazy because it's like when they show a block in Chicago, it's like before they even, I promise you, like, it was this blogger, he had a lot of different stories lined up, and then he went to the story on something happened in Chicago, and I had no idea he was going to talk about that. But as soon as I seen the blog, I was like, that's Chicago. Like, I've been keeping up with Chicago for so fucking long. Like, I be knowing shit that these other bloggers that's from Chicago be talking about, and they be wrong on their information, or they be like, let me know in the comments. And it's like, damn, you from Chicago? Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm all the way out here in Alabama, and I know more about that whole situation than you do. Like, but anyway, that's why I like to watch from different sources, and I love to do my own research. And yeah, and really just study these niggas, and just because it's just a sad situation. this killing that's going on with these young folks, like, and even with these niggas touching 30, like, I guess you just never get out the game completely unless you die out. So it's just unbelievable to me. And then especially to hear about niggas that you seen kind of glow up in this rap game and then end up getting killed. Like the Little Mister shit surprised the hell out of me. I'm like, really? Little Mister? Like, y'all really had to take Little Mister out? Like, really? Y'all could have left Little Mister alone. Like, Little Mister wasn't hurt nobody. You know what I'm saying? I was just like, damn. So that fucked me up when Little Mister, and then of course when Newski, I'm like, oh, they killed Newski. And I was really crushed when they killed Melly, because even though Melly was a demon, like I believe it was another side of Melly that the internet probably don't know. Because when you hear other females in Chicago talk about Melly, like they always talk about him as being just a sweet guy, like this affectionate sweet guy. And I believe he had a whole nother side that, besides the Chirac demon, the grave digger that everybody, looks at him as. I really believe like all these little niggas were just like needing that structure, needing that foundation, needing that father figure, needed that guidance. And all the elders, and we talking about elders, we talking about niggas like in their 30s and shit, 28, we call them elders, because it's real rare that somebody live past the age of 27 in Chicago. So they elders are 30-year-olds, you know what I'm saying? But they locked all these chiefs up and all these little young niggas running around. It's no structure no more. It's just no guidance. It's just reckless. And when they tore down the fucking, project building and they just spaced them niggas out everywhere, they just threw them there. It was just bound to happen where bodies was just gonna get dropped. Drop. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, I'm gonna bring, oh my God, like I think I'm gonna start making like Chicago, cause that's really where my passion is. I ain't gonna lie, like I've done so much research on Chicago, like I know so much on Chicago and about all these little niggas, you know what I'm saying? All these little, I ain't gonna keep saying little niggas, but all these little, you know what I'm saying? All these talented young men, they got killed. All of them. Sherrod, just from all the way back to, well, I wasn't watching them then when Tuka was alive. I don't think I was watching when Tuka was alive. I think Tuka was already dead. Matter of fact, I know Tuka was already dead once I start really following them and just watching them. You know what I'm saying? I think Tuka was already dead. But I'm gonna start like bringing like YouTube videos about Chicago, and just maybe I can, what I'm saying, talk about some shit that you didn't know. Or it's a lot of like people, it doesn't even matter the age, you know what I'm saying? Obviously I'm not, no young teeny bopper, but I find it interesting how these motherfuckers live in Chicago. And like, you gotta just go deeper than, oh, they just wild and reckless. Like this shit, like y'all just don't know, like this shit go generations back. Like they dad was a GD or a BD, or their mom was a GD, BD. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like, they born into it. So it's easy to say, oh, these little niggas just out of control. They mama should have chose better, having a baby by a honorable guy. But in that kind of situation, in them surroundings and that poverty, it's gonna be hard to find your Prince Charming. You just gonna have to find what you can get, in those kind of situations. But like, you gotta look beyond, you know what I'm saying? You gotta look beyond the surface. And you got to really listen when people talk and just watch, you know what I'm saying, their body language. And, you know what I'm saying, these little niggas, they holding a lot of pain. Like, they been through a lot. They seen their brothers, they sisters, shit. It be women getting caught up. Women sending them niggas, women getting caught up, hanging with their little boyfriend that was You know what I'm saying? GD, he gets shot up. She right there, so she gets shot up too. Look at Duck girlfriend got shot. And cause she was around him, she was with him, but she was busting back too. Did you see her, by the way? She looked real thuggish, like she like one of them girls that do not play the fucking radio. Yeah, she wasn't cute, but I guess that's what Duck like at the moment. I'm sure he probably would have, once he got rich and famous, probably would have disposed of her and got with something else that he, always wanted to be with. I'm just saying that's what these niggas do. Once they start getting famous, they start getting with hoes that the hoes wouldn't even get them the time of day if there was some broke niggas. But anyway, but yeah, I'm gonna start doing videos on Chicago, and I'm the type, and y'all don't look at my nails. I have to redo my nails, okay? So these are the old nails I had on before, so I gotta take these off. And I have to have short nails at work because the work that I do, I can wear long nails, but like they'll be in the way and they'll probably break. So, but vape, we here. Gotta keep your mind on what you, okay. And I'm gonna tell you in a minute how I went from talking about Chicago to this video being about vaping to me talking about Chicago. So let me tell y'all. Okay. So I just started vaping, and I actually started vaping because I wanted to stop smoking. I was smoking Jazzwood tips. It's like a form of blacks. So I wanted to stop smoking those because I was like smoking a pack, which is like 5 coming a pack. I was like smoking a pack a day. And they were like $6 some, right? And you add it up. 6 times 7, that's 35. You gotta add your taxes onto it. So I say about $42 I was spending shit more than that sometimes, because sometimes if I'm stressed out or whatever, I smoke a whole fucking pack in hours. I've done that before. So I'm thinking, well, I need to stop smoking. Not only that, I just feel horrible when I wake up. I feel real bad when I wake up in the morning. I feel really tired. I'm like, I was like, I don't think this is normal for somebody my age to be feeling like this when I wake up. Like, goddamn, you know what I'm saying? Like, So I credited a lot of that to them blacks. I was like, these bitches is killing me. And then not only that, I had developed a smoker's cough. So I was coughing like I could be at work or wherever, and I just have that like that phlegm in my throat. That's what it be, that smoke in your throat. And I'm like, damn, I can't believe it. I got a smoker's cough now. Okay. So I stopped doing that. I started vaping. Someone told me about, which I've been new about vape, but someone I know directly had bought a vape, and she said she liked it, and then she ended up saying they have THC. They have THC cartridges there too. So I'm like, oh, okay. I'm like, well, okay. I said, I'm going to give it a try. So I decided, and it was another situation. It was another reason why I had decided to vape too. Because, well, let me go ahead and put that in there. Let me put that in there. Hold on. I had a doctor that I had been seeing for like 3 years abruptly ended his practice where I was going to see him at, and where my insurance would pay for me to go to at. He had 2 practices. One for like folks with not so much money, and the other one for the rich folks, mainly white folks over across town. Okay. I didn't even know about the other practice, but anyway, so he had me on some medication, and I was on it for 3 years. So when he abruptly stopped, I'm like, okay, what am I going to do about my medication now? He was just like, well, you should have found you another doctor, blase, blase. Which he did. He did refill my prescription like right before he left, but still, like, I've been lazy. I've been procrastinating. I ain't found a doctor yet. Okay. So my ass at the last minute trying to get him to write me another prescription. He wouldn't do it. Rightfully so. He gave me enough time to find another doctor, whatever. But I was still like, bitch. You know what I'm saying? Why can't you see me at your practice that you got over here? And they're like, well, we don't take that insurance over here. And, the receptionist, she was a white lady. She had, oh my God. I wanted to cuss this white lady out so bad. Like, she had such this attitude. You could tell she was racist ass cunt. She was just like, oh, I don't even want to go there. That's just a whole nother story right there. Like, don't you hate when white people they be trying to get nice nasty with you, like they be trying to they think they putting you in your place, and they saying it in a way like, for instance, like I'm just like, here, eat this spoonful of SHIT. It's bad. It's bad for you, but just swallow it real quick. Drink you some water behind it. You'll be okay. You know, that kind of shit. And I be hating white folks do it because it's kind of like, I feel like, bitch, you wouldn't be doing all that if you was in front of me. That's what I be hating. Like, white folks, stop being bold when y'all around a whole group when it's around a whole group of y'all, and it's a few of us, or it's one of us and it's a group of y'all. Y'all get real cocky and spicy when we in that kind of situation. Like, that shit, it irks the fuck out of me, like, for real, like. But when y'all around a whole bunch of niggas and it's just one or two of y'all be the nicest motherfuckers. Y'all be like, oh, y'all go overboard nice with it. Y'all be so scared. I just hate that shit. Like, y'all do shit in safe places, but I ain't trying to get on that, because I can go on and on with that. That's a whole nother damn another YouTube story. But anyway, so the bitch got smart with me or whatever. And I fuck all that. The professionalism went out the door at that point with her ass. And then I went up, like, my voice got even stern and deeper on that bitch. Like, bitch, I already know where his new location at, because I done Googled it. I will come up there and park and come to the front door and come through that bitch and be like, oh, hey, how you doing? I'm the young lady you've been talking to on the phone, bitch. And make your eyes bulge out your damn head, bitch. Like, girl, I was plotting like, I'm finna make this bitch shit in her damn Depends. I'm about to go up here and I'm gonna make this bitch eyes get buck. I was like, oh my God. But anyway, that's another story. Then I'm getting loud. My daughter, she's still sleeping. I don't know how to hear me. But he ended up not filling the prescription. Anyway, I don't even think she ever told him, you know, like, white folks, y'all do some low down ass shit. Like, y'all real low down. Like, y'all got some real hateful ass ways for real. And I really do believe, like, I just gotta, man, that's a whole nother video. But, like, y'all love, like, calling us animals and monkeys and we're so this and that. But y'all are the main ones that don't wash y'all hands after y'all use the bathroom and shit. Y'all dig up y'all nose. Like, I seen so many white men dig up their nose and not wash their hands. I seen so many supposed to be classy ass white women go in the bathroom and take a shit or a piss and come out and go right past the sink and go out the fucking door. Like, oh my God, y'all are some nasty motherfuckers. Like, really, really. And yeah, that's a whole nother story, whole nother day. But I digress, because I will be on and on and on. That's it. THC cartridge kicking in, by the way. You know, I'm gonna get to it. So he never did refill the medicine, which I don't think she ever told him any fucking way, to be honest with your bitch. Oh Lord. You know how you feel like have you ever had a feeling of you wish you could rewind back and play that part out differently? Like, it eats you up that you didn't you didn't act on that shit, or you beat you up like you wish you would have done it different. There's one situation where I wished I would have done different. I wished I would have went on up there and be right up in the fucking front office and ask for my doctor and look at her, cause she gon' hear my voice, cause I have a very deep voice. My mom has a very deep voice too, but we have very deep voices. But anyway, she would have known it was me. And I want to see if you had that same energy, bitch, that you had on the phone. That's all. That's all. I just want to see if you was going to have that same fucking sarcasm in your voice that you had on the phone. That's all I wanted to do. I just wanted to prove a point to you, bitch, that y'all are safe and y'all feel protected in safe environments. But let that have been the other way around, your ass would not have been smart at all. I promise y'all would have ran a cag over your fucking ass and left your ass in that damn parking lot looking a damn hot mess like you done had a stroke. I digress. Again, it's a THC cartridge. It really is. So, he didn't fill the prescription. Okay, so the girl was telling me about the vape. She went to the vape store and he ended up having THC. Okay. Before I digress again, I'm finna show you what all I purchased there that kind of helped me kick the habit of smoking. Okay. First of all, I was new there. So I never been there before. I didn't know nothing about vaping. I seen people vape, but I really didn't know how to vape. I didn't know that you had to buy different cartridges for your vape. I didn't know that some of them you had to buy batteries for. I didn't know that you had to buy different mouthpieces. I just was oblivious to the vape world. Okay? And if you don't vape, then you wouldn't probably know all this stuff either, okay? So when I first went, this is the first vape that the guy told me. I told him I don't vape. And okay, can you see it? Where's the camera? Right down there. If you could, this is the snail vape. It's by Luca. Like hookah, but Luca. The guy taught me into buying this. Didn't like it. I liked it at first because I never vaped. So I bought one disposable vape like years ago at the gas station, but it wasn't, it was a cheap old vape. So that's why I had in my mind, like, I don't think I ever liked vape because I tried that one vape like years ago at the gas station and it wasn't hitting on shit. So I thought, that all vapes work like that, but little did I know. So anyway, years later, the guy talked me into buying this snail vape. I think he was high that day when he taught me into buying this shit because I bought this shit. This is my THC pen cartridge that came separately. This is $30, by the way. This is by Runts. This little thing right here is $30. But it'll last you all week. It all depends on how much you smoke. I've never been a smoker of marijuana. But since I'm off my depression pills, I had to think quick, like, okay, since I'm not going to be able to get to my depression pills, which he had me on Cymbalta, and it wasn't a high dosage or anything like that, and I wasn't on no like narcotics. Thank God I wasn't on no like some people take bars and all that other kind of shit. Like I told him I didn't want to be on none of that, so he put me on Cymbalta or whatever. So I'm like, okay, how's my body gonna react me not having my medicine that I've been taking faithfully for 3 years? So anyway, I had to think quick. Because I was like, I got still a job to do. I don't want to be all awkward and shit at work. I'm already quiet, antisocial like a motherfucker at work. Don't talk, don't say shit. So it's kind of like, I ain't gonna lie, I was kind of like nervous. So anyway, I ended up getting this THC, and it lasts for like a week. It comes filled up already, and then once you get through with it, you just twist it off, throw it away, and buy another one. $30 a whop. It's not cheap, but I'd rather buy $30 for a THC pen that I got legally out of the hookah or vape store than buy it off the street and you selling it to me talking this some fire ass weed and I really don't know what you done did to this shit. You know what I'm saying? So this makes me feel comfortable that I can go to a legit place like a dispensary, whatever, and buy my shit. So anyway, I don't like this snail thing. And he claimed it's a good one. I know when I bought this, I bought several things that go on this snail. It worked for a minute, then it stopped reading the pen. So guess what? I had my e-liquid wasted out of one of those cartridges because he, as a manager, supposed to have known that didn't go with this right here. I'm new, so you are the manager, so I'm expecting you to help me, and then you should know not to sold me something that don't match up with the damn thing. I don't know if it was something wrong with this device or if those mouthpieces that you were selling me didn't register with this and it didn't go with this. So I should have got my money back off that, period. But I wanted a whole nother device. But, and then on the, let me tell you, then when I would go up there and spend money, like, they ain't never give me no receipt, man. When I say I was going up there spending like a bill every time, like, I swear to God, like, the first time I spent like $140. Next time I spent over $100. I'm like, that shit wasn't cheap. And it's like, bitch. And then he'll do shit like, give me like, well, I'm gonna throw you in one of these in there for free. Bitch, this ain't nothing but $4. Like you doing me a fucking favor, bitch. I don't need you to do me no favor. You know what I'm saying? Child. Anyway. The cartridge, the THC cartridge is 1,000 milligrams. And I got the sativa type because I don't like that tiredness feeling, except when I'm finna get ready to go to bed. So when I'm doing this while I'm at work on my break. So therefore, like, it give you energy. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know how most we like it have you like tired, sluggish, feeling like, man, I'm finna lay down. I didn't want to feel like that because I'm at work. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to still have energy. They was like, oh, you want something with some that's gonna give you energy and all that. So let me get you to try this. And I was like, God damn, y'all got different weed with it. So, oh, child. So this right here is just sativa kind. It's 1,000 milligrams. It's the Runts. It's by Kush Collective. I really like this. This is like $30-some, y'all. Premium Delta 8 is their Runts. Like, $30 is not cheap, y'all. And this is the size of it. This is $30. But it lasts me all week because I ain't never smoked weed. Like, I ain't never been no weed smoker and like that. So, like, I'm higher than a motherfucker right now. I ain't gonna even lie to you. And I only took like 4 puffs. Like, this will last you all week. What else did I want to get into? So, I didn't like the snail device. This was $50-some, by the way. This little shit right here was not cheap. This little shit right here was like $56. Okay? And then it comes with so many, like, cartridges that I don't know how to use. But he said that I can buy some dab, or dape. Y'all know what I'm talking about. And you put it in there, and then I can also buy the weed flower that, but see, I don't know how to use none of these. Like, I would have to go back and get them to show me. But I don't even use this no more. The only time I use this is to smoke my THC. And it's registering this, but it ain't registering on my other little things that I had bought for. Like, it registered for a minute, but then it stopped. It stopped reading it. And I'm just like, what the fuck? Like, what happened? What had happened? And so that was just wasted damn money. That was just a waste of money. Here go one he sold me. He the one sold me this. And look at that. Look at that oil. That's just a waste. That's just a waste. I can't even use that oil. Where's the camera? I can't even use this oil. It's just a waste. I can't get this out of here. That's a waste of oil. This, let me show you. These oils are not fucking cheap. I have so many oils. I just started vaping like 3 weeks ago. These oils are not cheap. These e-liquid oils are not cheap. Okay? They're like $35 for each one of these. Now, I could have sworn when I first started buying them, they charged me $15 for this. Now they charge me double. I think he's trying to get over on me because he feel like I don't know shit. I swear, he another one I'm going to end up going in on when I go up there because, bitch, you already sold me this shit right here. And the 2 mouthpieces that I bought with it don't even fucking read it no more. So that's just a waste of my oil that I'll never be able to use again out of that because it's just wasted. You know what I'm saying? Then I feel like you try to double charge me for these liquids right here. When old girl, when she run me up, it's a girl that worked there like, she remind me of like of a skateboarder. But she got a lot of information. She got more information on that stuff than he do. And he the fucking manager. So I'm just like over him. I'm so over him. So anyway, the girl taught me into, because I told her, I said, these are not reading my things. Like, what the fuck? It's reading my THC pens when it's not reading my my e-liquids just for my like my regular tobacco and stuff. And so she began to tell me about Drag S by Vupu. I'm gonna tell you something about Drag S. Okay, this is when I first. This is like, okay, so y'all know I just started vaping, so this is my first device. Which, okay, so then she showed me this, man. She showed me this, and when I look how big the hole is compared to how small the mouthpiece is on the snail. Okay, and see how big this is, so you get a whole lot more. And then it has the closing and opening of the like the vacuum, like how much airflow you get. And so I always have it closed because this is a big hole for me, so that's a lot to take in. And so when I have it closed, like that be like, yeah. Let's see. Yeah, I don't want that much air going in my smoke going in my mouth for real, because I choke on it sometimes. Like, but yeah, you just push the fire. Wait a minute, let's push the fire, and then it reads how many puffs you take. It reads how long your puff is, and then you can go as low or high on the voltage. Can you not see that? Look, I have Apple devices. I'm using my my Samsung Galaxy tablet for this video because I've never shot a YouTube video from this tablet. And I was charging my iPhone and I was like, you know, I'm just gonna see. And then I just woke up anyway, so I look like crap. So I was like, oh, okay, this is perfect because you can't see every damn thing, and that's what I need right now. Okay, so anyway, so you can adjust the time. I'm gonna put 10. And then also, I didn't know that you have coils that the coils they have like a certain limit of voltage that the highest it can, like, it performs at its best at. And I didn't even know that. Like, I didn't know that you had to buy different kind of coils for whatever temperature. Like, it's just, vaping is a whole nother world, y'all. Like, I've learned so much because I read a lot and I do a lot of research on things that I want to know about. Like, I wish I was this smart in school. Like, wow. Anyway, so already I've learned a lot about vaping. But anyway, here's the pool. She taught me into getting this flavor. I hate this flavor, but out of everything that she's helped me, like, that's the only thing that, and that, you know what I'm saying? It ain't her fault that, you know, I wasn't gonna like the taste or whatever, but really berry, I didn't like that. Because I told her, I said, do you have like something like cotton candy or something like that? I want something that's gonna smell good. Because I used to love walking past the people that vape, and they whatever they smoking on, it smell like perfume, or it smell like they eating cotton candy or candy. And I used to love that. I used to be like, oh, what's that smell? It smell like incense. And it be they vape. And I'm like, wow, I wish my Black and Mild smelled like that when I smoke. You know what I'm saying? I was just like, I need to start vaping because this is not cute no more. You know what I'm saying? You know, you kiss somebody, you go around somebody, and you smell like fucking smoke. Like, that's such a last year thing. Like, everybody's vaping, like, and then you're gonna feel better too after you start vaping. Like, you just feel better once you put the cigarettes or the blacks down. You really feel a whole lot better. Like, I have more energy. Like, I'm not irritable. My body don't be having all these aches and pains like it used to when I used to smoke. It's literally like smoking, literally you paying to kill yourself. Like, that's what you literally doing. Like, you are paying someone to cause you to get cancer and have all these other goddamn messed up side effects and shit. You know, when you really look at it. So anyway, I didn't like that. I didn't like the berry flavor. So I ended up finding a real good one. I love salts. That's what it's called. I love salts, and it has the 25 milligram of nicotine. I think that's good for me. That shit tastes so good. If you used to smoking, like, and you want that tobacco taste, like, that's just the best. I got a brand new one. I bought this when I was there. I don't like to run out of shit. But this is like my favorite one. And like the girl said, you'll go through like 2 or 3 that you don't like to find the one that you do like. She went lying. So like vaping is not cheap. So if you used to buy like Lucy's or cheap ass, I don't even think they have no cheap cigarettes no more. I think even the off-brand cigarettes cost a lot now because it's just ridiculous. Like, they'll get you hooked on something, then they'll up the price. Like, it's just so systematic, and it's just set up for them to make more money. But that's a whole nother damn story, a whole nother time. I haven't smoked off this one in a long time because this is what I'm going to show you what I've been vaping on. Okay? Now I know I'm high because I'm actually smoking this, and I haven't smoked this in like 4 or 5 days. So it came in this box. I have the itchiest skin, y'all. I don't know why the fuck. It came in this box right here, and it came with a Vapor V-Mate. And so I've been using this because it's just so cute, y'all. It just fits me. It's just so cute. It comes with different colors. You can get red with it. I started to get the red. It's real leather, y'all. This is real leather. It's real nice, and it's heavy. Like, I love it. It's so sophisticated. This is such a sophisticated device. It's so beautiful. It's very intellectual. It's very sexy. It's very sleek. It's brown. It's just everything that compliments me. So anyway, it fits my character, so I got it. Okay. I started to get that black on that black because it's just nothing like black on black. Oh my God, black is so beautiful. But that black leather on that black, ooh, it just looked like a dude in a military uniform and just clean and tight to death. Like, that's what that device gave me. Black on black excellence. Like, it was just beautiful. But anyway, I love brown too now. Don't get me wrong. So I just thought this, no, I ain't gonna lie, that black on black was kick-ass. But this right here was really boss lady suitcase back in the 90s. yeah, I can whole nother store with that, but I'm gonna stop right there. But anyway, it's real nice. It's real leather, y'all. It's a very nice device. It pulls really good. It, darn. Yeah, I just love the pull on this. The drag S, this is a really good device to have. I swear, I love it. Um, I thought I was so in love with it that this was going to be just a given. I didn't want to even look at any other devices for a while until something told me to pull out the V-Mate that came with it in the box. Okay, the V-Mate that came with it in the box. You basically charge it up. You don't have no batteries you have to change out on it. Oh yeah, the battery came with this. Now the Drag X, the battery, you have to buy the battery separately. Like, that's another reason why I like this too, because it comes with the battery and you can charge it up. Yeah. Wait a minute. Am I telling y'all right? You could charge this one up, okay? With the Drag X, you have to buy the batteries. Like, you can just only imagine. Probably lithium batteries, and that shit probably costly too. So anyway, that's another reason why I like that device. But anyway, I said I'm going to give this a try. I've had that box for like 3 weeks now and never tried it. Man, when I tell you, I automatically like the way the mouthpiece made. It's made like lips in a way. It's made like lips. So when you put in your mouth on there, it just fits so comfortably. Instead of when you're doing it look kind of look freaky, doesn't it? This right here, your lips just fit on here so naturally. Like it's fit in the curve of your lips. And then when you pull, it has like a hole like right here. Like the pull, like, okay. You know how a poisonous snake, when he get ready to attack, his mouth open and he has that little pipe, that little whatever, it's called our esophagus, but whatever, I guess it's esophagus on the snake or whatever, and that poison, well, actually the poison comes out of the back hind fangs. But okay, I think it's a snake where it has a esophagus and the poison comes up out the esophagus and it spits at you. Okay, so this is what this remind me of. It's got that hole down the center, and when you pull, it's just like, it just shoots, and then it just disperses. It dispersed all in your mouth. So you feel the flavor all in your mouth. It hit your whole mouth. When I tell you it's a whole fucking experience, bitch. It's just a whole different experience than this right here and this right here. I'm like, damn, this thing right here. So you mean to tell me I paid $50-some for this that came with the V-Mate now for the same price Dodo Bird charge me for this little shit that don't even read the other mouthpieces that I bought separately. Okay? This right here, this piece of shit, this little thing right here, and sorry, Luca, I don't know if I just got a defected device, and he's supposed to have exchanged it for me because it was within a week when I started having problems with this thing. So, and then I'm a new customer, and all the money that I spent thus far. Now I know he feels like shit, like damn, this lady really comes in here every week and spend some money with us. Anyway, this thing right here costs $50-some. This thing right here costs $50-some, y'all. Then it came with the charger. It came with an extra coil device, and yeah, I love this V-Mate thing right here. Like, I promise you, like, and it's like the size of like a big lighter. It's like the exact same size as maybe a little bit bigger because it's got this thing on here, but it's like the size of a big lighter, and you can, kind of camouflage it in your hand if you don't want nobody seeing what you're doing. Man, let me tell you. The flavor I got so good. He taught me into getting, it's called cookies and, answer that. I got so much shit. I got so many motherfucking devices and fucking e-liquids and where is it? Okay, y'all. So it's called I thought I had went to bed with it last night, so I won't run out. Anyway, y'all, I'm low on it too. Here it is right in my goddamn lap. I'm low on it too, and they ain't got no more in, so I'm just like, oh hell no. Cause I wasn't done. I wasn't out of it, but like I said, I don't like to run out of shit. There's like I got an obsession with like buying too much shit that, you know what I'm saying? I just don't like to run out of like tissue, soap, dishwashing liquid, cleaning products, you know, shit, garbage bags, just shit like that. Like I never like to run out of stuff like that, so I always buy extra. I don't know if any other female does that, but yeah. So anyway, I put these glasses on. So this is called Custard Cookie. It's by Shad Boy Teardrop. It's called it's by Sad Boy. I thought it was the H. By Sad Boy Teardrops. The writing is kind of wicked, so I could barely see it. But this one right here is 28. It's got 28% nicotine in it. 28 milligrams nicotine in it. 1.01 fluid ounces. 30 milligrams. So it's not that much. It's really liquid. It's really good. It's called Custard Cookie. It's good as fuck, y'all. Like, it's so good. The taste is just so crazy. But I'm going to tell you how crazy. That's why it's like you should take your time and just try to find a device that is for you. Because you'll be surprised. Like, you may go through 4 or 5 devices and until you find that one that you really like. I went through, you know, this, and now I ain't gonna lie, I do love my drag ass. Like, you know, if I would go out somewhere, if I would do something, I would probably take this because it's just a bad boy and it's just sexy and it's just cute. I would take this with me, and don't get me wrong, the pool is amazing, it's good, but it's just something about this one, and it may be so good. Well, I seen another YouTube video and this dude was praising it too, so I ain't the only one that think this little bad boy is good. Like, it's really good. Like, this is really good to me. Like, this right here is like $50-some worth. Like, I pay $50-some for this alone. Like, that's how good this pool like is. For it to be so small, like the pool on here versus here, like I take this over those devices that I try. I'm not gonna lie, like this is my favorite device. When I say this motherfucker, when you pull, you can taste the flavor in your whole mouth. Like it just shoots up and disperse. Like I said, that's the best way I can describe it. Like, it dispersed this flavor. Like, yeah, my flavor is really good I got in here, but I think that I don't care what kind of e-oil I had in here, I will say the same thing. Like, the way the spout is made, the construction on this right here, the way they built this, like, they really knew what they were doing. Like, they really put a lot of thought in this. It's just perfect. It's convenient. You ain't got to worry about no batteries. You charge it, and the charging port is the C. What is it called, y'all? CV battery or C battery, which I think is fast charging. It don't take. I swear, it don't even take an hour for me to fully charge this thing right here. Like, and I can use it all day long. I love this V-Mate. Like, I've had this battery to run low on me, I promise you. And I've used it like the same amount of time I used this, and I had to recharge this. Like, I love this. To me, I love this. I ain't gonna say it's a better device than this, but I love this. I'm not gonna lie. I can taste all my product with this. Now, she did tell me that when I had bought this, that they don't have the replacement mouthpieces for these. And I'm like, cause I was buying my new device, I wasn't really paying no attention to this little thing, cause I thought it was just like some little disposable thing you use one time, you throw it away or whatever. I was really focused on this cause the look of it, the design of it. But then I had to go back when I started using this and ask her what was the stuff she was telling me about this, cause I had totally tuned what she was saying about this little sucker, underestimating it. I totally tuned her out with that information. So basically she was saying that she's got to tell the manager to order some, and I'm gonna stay on his ass too, cause I don't know what he be on. He come and open up the shop whenever he want to. I done been there a couple of times where the shop supposed to been open, and I sat out there now for like 40 minutes waiting on him. Then he'll pull up and be like, oh, I had a flat. You know, not I'm sorry, this, that, the other, nothing. Like, he's a foreigner, and I guess he live over there in that community or whatever. But baby, he's got a big ass head. He need to learn customer service for real. Anyway, so, and by the way, he the one that sold me this shit right here that don't even read my other mouthpieces, that don't probably even go with this, that he sold me to use with this now. Anyway, like I was saying, this right here, she basically said she was going to order, she's got to tell the manager she's going to order some more, and then I can start buying the mouthpiece. But I think this right here is going to be my go-to vape. I like that it's sleek. It's real sleek, and it just feels really good. Now, the other drag asses that came into like I don't know if this was like a gift box that they was promoting during Christmas time. I'm assuming, I don't know if they did that for like a Christmas time special or something like that, where you get the Vape S and the V-Mate with it. I don't know if they was doing this around Christmas time, but this whole gift set thing was like $50-something, y'all. It like I said, I would have paid $50 for this alone if I knew it pulled like this. You know what I'm saying? But right now, like they said you can use this for like a week or two. It depends on how much you pull, and I smoke a lot. I pull a lot, and I think I pull a lot because the taste is just so good on this thing, and the flavor that I got is so fucking good. It's not even like smoking, it's like eating dessert. It tastes like eating dessert. It's so good. It's like having a sweet, warm chocolate like frappuccino or something. It's just good. So when you vaping and you got a good flavor, you tend to pull more than what you normally would do if you had like a cigarette or a cigar, a Black and Mild or something like that. And then not only that, it does not harm you as much as cigarettes or Black and Milds or cigars and shit like that do. So I feel like it's okay to pull more on this, because it's just not. I've done my research on vaping and cigarettes, and these are, I don't care what nobody say, they are more safer to you than smoking. And I'm gonna tell you something. The proof is in the pudding. Like, I did my research and I know this to be fact, but also my body is telling me that. Like, my body, like, it's nothing, no one, like, I've done my research and I already know that vaping is way better than smoking. I don't care what nobody fucking say. You know what I'm saying? And of course they're gonna probably shoot it down because it's kind of messing into with their money. They then got these folks addicted to, and now, you know what I'm saying, that's a cut out of their money, because most folks are vaping and they stop smoking. So of course, you know, they ain't gonna have nothing good to say about vaping or whatever, and you know who they are. But this right here, like, you can vape more and don't have to worry about your hair smelling like cigarettes. Man, I wish you could see my cover right now. I will show you, but I'm not. I have holes all in my cover that I sleep. Well, you can see some of them. I have holes all in my cover that I sleep with, y'all. It's not that I'm poor and don't have money to go get other sheets, because I do. Like, my daughter, she has a bedroom suit, and she, like, it's the big top bed. She got the big bottom bed, and she's got the beautiful pillows and sheets on her bed or whatever. Okay. But in here, I used to smoke, and I used to have a bad habit. My mama do this too. I have a bad habit of right before I get ready to go to bed, because I do everything in routine. So when I used to get ready to go to bed at night, I used to watch like a YouTube movie or one of my YouTubers. I watch them until I fall asleep, and I will have to go to sleep with a black in my hand. I ain't gonna lie. That's how I would go to sleep, with a black in my hand, lit now, with a black in my hand, and then I dozed off, of course, drop the black, and I end up with these holes in my sheets. So over time, I have holes all through this cover right here, but I refused to have bought some new ones while I was still smoking. I was like, I refuse, because it never fails. I always get like a burn hole in my clothes. Oh my God, in my brand new car, like my seat. I know I done dropped the blade so many times on my seat. I probably got 3 or 4 holes on my seat, and even on my console, like, child, it's just ridiculous. So anyway, smoking is just a nasty ass bad habit anyways that you need to be you need to be trying to stop anyway, because it makes your hair stink. You know, it's not gonna be pleasant to kiss you. And then you burn holes in your clothes or whatever shit that you didn't pay money for. And yeah, so vaping is better to me anyway. But yeah, back to the vaping. But so if you're like new to vaping, or you have these devices, you'll know what I'm talking about. I love this one. I think a lot of people can vouch for me with this one right here, that it is a great device. I love it. I'm just going to stay on their asses about making sure y'all get some mouthpieces in, cause like next week I'm gonna be ready. Like, y'all need to make sure y'all have my mouthpieces in, cause I'm sticking with this right here. I'm not switching up, and I love that. Like I'm not gonna lie. Like, I thought about it, I'm like, damn, I don't know how much the mouthpieces will be, but if the mouthpieces last for like a week or two, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna say a week, especially if you like inhale like I do, like smoke a lot. Like, I'm gonna say a week. Then I'll be buying these every week. I'm like, damn, could that cost? Because you gotta remember, I still gotta have that's $30. I'll say this lasts me a week. Then these right here, oh boy, charge me $30-some for. I even looked at on Amazon, and I didn't see no e-liquid and stuff like that. Like, I didn't see them promote a lot of vape stuff on Amazon. I don't know what's up with that. But they didn't have like a lot of vape. They had vape device skins, like for the covers, but they didn't have like vape devices and e-liquids and stuff like that. And I'm like, Amazon sell everything. I wonder why. I don't know. Like, that surprised me, because I was like, I'll buy all my shit online and have it delivered to my damn house, and I'm sure to be cheaper. But if anybody know of any like good replicable vape companies that are a good price, leave it in the comments for me. I would love to, because I get tired of driving all the way across town for this shit right here, because I go like every week now, and it's a good little ways from my house, and personally I can be doing other stuff with my time. So great, y'all. This is so good. Y'all, this flavor is so good, y'all. This cookie custard thing is so good. It's so good. So yeah, so I don't know if this video was informative, because I was all over the place due to this little thing right here. But basically, I think my whole point I was trying to make in this video is that I was new to vaping. That if you have any questions, you can ask me down below. If I know, I will answer them if I can. If other people have the answer, they can feel free to type in and give them the information. This is trying to be informative here. I'm trying to let people know that, smoking is a terrible, nasty, nasty habit that needs to be cut out. And vaping, if you've thought about vaping, give it a try. It's going to take some getting used to, but I guarantee if you get with the right person, because it's going to take a person with patience to deal with someone that's new to vaping, to really be informative and ask and give them answers that they're looking for, or volunteer the information that that they ain't gonna know now. You know what I'm saying? Like, help a sister, help a brother out. You know what I'm saying? That's what you're there for, to bring in new customers, and anything that you can provide that's gonna help them learn more about vaping. That's what you're supposed to do. That's called customer service. So I'm trying to get my mom now to stop smoking, to vape. I know her hard-headed ass. She gonna pull. She gonna be like, oh, I ain't like smoking. You just gotta get that. And like I was saying, like for people that's used to that smoking taste, people that's used to that, somebody cutting their grass. Lord, no, I need mine cut. People that's used to that tobacco taste. And cause I was like that too before I started vaping. I was like, I don't want no cotton candy tobacco. I want something that's gonna taste like damn jazz wood tips. What I've been smoking for years, nigga. You know what I'm saying? So, if you got that mindset like I did at first, now I like to dibble and dabble in the different flavors. Now I love it. Like now I'm like, ooh. So, like that, this really berry that went for me at all. I didn't like that at all. I love Salt's classic tobacco. He said it's one of the most popular tobacco tastes. This one was 30 milligrams. They ain't had a 26, 25, 28, whatever I was looking for. So I had to up it and get 30 milligrams. I said, okay. This tastes so good, y'all. Oh my God. This has a really good taste. And I haven't even tasted this yet in this device right here. But when I put it in the drag ass, it's really, really good. What else can I tell y'all right quick before this, before I end this, because this is a long video actually. I'm gonna show y'all a little bit about the drag ass. Okay, so the device, you can charge it up, right? And it comes with the battery in it. That's why I like the drag S. Okay, they do have a drag X that's bigger than this. I think it's the same size as this right here, but it's taller. And you got to buy the battery with it. So that's going to be eventually costly. This right here, for people, some people didn't know because I didn't know. You pull off, it's magnetic. And let me tell y'all something too. Okay, people that have this or the drag S, you know what I'm talking about. Like, this right here is magnetic. And I'm telling you, y'all, if y'all are carrying stuff, like when I get off work, I have like bags of stuff. Like I carry some bags of stuff within the house. And I park my car in the back. So when I'm walking, sometimes if I'm holding this wrong, or if I got other stuff in my hand and because that is magnetic, so it can come off. I've dropped this thing. And thank God, like when I dropped it, I seen it when it dropped. So I was like, oh shit. And it didn't make no noise when it hit, cause it's really light. Like it's not real light, but it is. It's plastic. So it's like, I didn't really hear it when it hit. Okay. So I was like, oh, that let me know. Oh, you need to watch the top of that. Like for real. So ever since then, like I always make sure I have it turned up. And sometimes I make sure I have my hand over it, or I just will randomly look down and make sure that the top's still on there. Okay, because it done fell off twice. Okay, and I'm quite sure they probably sell the mouthpiece separately. I don't know, because it has the magnetic and the battery thing in there, so I'm sure it's probably gonna be costly. But anyway, you just take it off. You clean the inside of it, clean that that, because sometimes the e-liquid will get inside of the, get inside of there, and you just get a Q-tip, clean it out, and then wipe it out. I don't use no alcohol on my Q-tip or nothing. I just use a dry Q-tip to soak up the excess oil that has spilled down in there or whatever, and wipe that off. Okay, so and then you have like a place right here that you just pop open. I ain't gonna do it because I got liquid in here. That you just pop open and you just stick your thing down in there and fill it up. It's really easy. But I love this. And I ain't gonna lie, let me tell you something too. Like, okay, I'm gonna tell y'all something. And like I said, I'm a new vapor myself. Sometimes, like, it's good. Like, sometimes it's good. I'm going to tell you this, for one. It's good to have different devices. Period. Don't ever feel like you done wasted your money or whatever like that. It's good to know about different other devices so you can tell other people. And trial and error, you learn with trial and error. So it's kind of like with different devices, like now I know, like I done been through that device, so now I know if I knew somebody that was gonna buy a device, I asked them about it, I can tell them about that damn device. Or I know not to, that's a device I never buy again. Or that's a device I won't purchase for my mama, you know, for a gift so I can get her to stop smoking. I won't get her that. You know what I'm saying? So you learn with trial and error. But so yeah, so I really like this one. I really do. And I'm not saying that I hated the snail. I liked it. I liked the snail and the pull that it had for it to be such a little device. It has a real strong pull, but after a while, it started reading my my mouthpieces that go on there that I had to buy. Like, it wasn't reading that, and I felt like the manager should have known that with that snail, you can't just hook every mouthpiece with it. It don't register and read every mouthpiece. He should have known that. Like, he should have known that information instead of having me go buy. I think it's gonna stop, y'all. But I hope this has been very informative to y'all. Yeah, I hope this has been very informative to y'all. And everything. I think it's gonna get ready to stop. Is it lagging? That's why I don't like using Android devices. But anyway, y'all, I really like this one. So it's a really good device or whatever. But I'll probably make a part 2 video. I was all over the place with this one. And you already know I already told you the THC. So anyway, thank y'all so much. I will see and talk to y'all later. Have a good one. Bye.